Hi everyone and welcome to my 2016 Walt Disney World haul. I love watching haul videos just so I sort of have an idea of what's available to buy, what I might want to purchase myself, how much things are, etc, etc. I mean, there's a few things that I bought that I'd seen in some other Disney World haul videos and I knew I wanted, and yeah, I thought I'd make my own. Hope you enjoy the video, and if you've got any questions, leave them down below. Yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the free stuff, magic bands. So I got mine in orange this time. Last time we went I got green, and this time I went for orange. They're included in your holiday, so they're not technically free, and these store your room key, your park tickets, any reservations and fast passes on these. So they're really, really, really handy because you don't have to carry any cars or anything around with you, and you get them for free with your hotel if you're staying on Disney property. Luggage tags. We didn't get these last year, so I don't know if they're a new thing. Woody, Mickey, Donald and Olaf. They gave us 4 even though there was only 3 of us travelling. When we were checking in, they gave us some more, and this time like old school Mickey Mouse. So we have one with Mickey on, Pluto, and then Minnie and Mickey. I actually prefer these ones to the ones that we got for going with, but they're a nice little souvenir and they were all free. The 20th anniversary button for donating to Disney's conservation project. We got this from Animal Kingdom for donating our change when we bought something from the store, and it's got a little baby elephant on it. The next free thing was we stayed at the Polynesian resort this time, so we got the layers, I think they're called, I'm not quite sure, but when you're going to check in they put these around your neck, and they're a really, really cool free souvenir for when you're staying in the hotel. Another sort of free souvenir was the arcade cards. I got one of these last year, which was this one, but when we went to the Contemporary Resort to use the arcade, I forgot to take mine with me, so I had to get another one, and I got this one again. And you top them up with dollars, and then you swipe these on the machines as you use points to play games. We went to the Contemporary again on the last day, and I forgot my card again, so I had to get another card. The cards are free, but obviously you just put the money on and you keep the cards. The purpose is you're supposed to top them up, but obviously I forgot. But I got a different one this time, which was quite cool, so I'm happy that I had to get another one. And yeah, again, they're really, really nice souvenirs to keep from your holiday. It's the little booklet to count your scores from Fantasia Gardens. So we went and played the Gardens course this time. You get to keep it at the end, which again is another cool little souvenir that obviously you've paid for but is included. Disney World Rapid Refug Mills. I know a lot of people put these in the haul as something that they're obviously keeping, but they get included in the dining plan. We don't do the dining plan because personally it's not worth it, I don't think. We bought a mug last year and we bought one this year, and we buy one and then share it between 3 of us. So that way I think you do get your money's worth for it. Anyway, so we got one with the purple top this time. Last year we got green, and this year it was a different design. So this time it has all the hotels. It's a really cute mug, and it's, you know, it's nice to keep. Next thing I got was my Safari Duffy. I saw this last year and contemplated buying it for pretty much the whole trip, but then I bought so much last year on my trip that I couldn't justify spending, I actually don't remember how much it was, $35 maybe, $35 on a bear. I sort of relate his safari outfit to Animal Kingdom, which is where I bought him, and last year Animal Kingdom was probably my least favourite park. I'm not sure why, I just didn't really enjoy it last year, but this year Animal Kingdom was probably my favourite, and I could not tell you why I had such a sudden change of mind to do with parks, but with Animal Kingdom being my favourite park this time, I couldn't not get Safari Duffy. And like, he has little Mickey on his belt and his little hat. It's just so cute. And his little back, I love it. It's so, so cute and definitely worth. I'm so glad I bought it this time. Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, no, I'm getting it. So the next thing I got was this mug. This was the only mug I did end up buying. Last year I got a Tower of Terror one. But this year I wanted sort of one with all the parks, and I do really like the Starbucks Wish You Were Here mugs, but they're really expensive, and I'd want all 4 if I bought one, and then that's getting into ridiculous money for mugs. But I saw this one on the last day of our trip, and I hadn't seen it for the rest of, like, earlier on in our trip. I don't know if it was because I wasn't looking or that they just sold out, but it's sort of like sketchy style, and then like coloured in, but it's got a little bit for all the parks. So it's got Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror for Hollywood Studios, then it's a Small World for Magic Kingdom, it's got the castle, it's got Space Mountain. For Epcot, it's got oh god, what's it called? Soaring. Well, I guess that's meant to be soaring. Anyway, it's got the monorail, Kilimanjaro Safaris for Animal Kingdom, and it's got the Tree of Life for the Everest ride. And I love this mug. Like, it's only a few colours, and it makes the design really, really pop. And I saw it and I was like, yeah, that is the mug I'm getting. And this was $12.95, and then obviously tax added on top. So the next thing I got were the little Lego minifigures that I absolutely adore. They came out in England at the end of April, but I never saw any before I came on holiday, and I'm not sure when they came out in America, but when I was down in Disney Springs on our third day, they had loads of these. Like, I didn't want to spend hours in a shop basically feeling all the bags trying to get the ones that I wanted, so I left them. But then when I came back to Disney Springs 2 days after that, they had pretty much sold out of them everywhere, and they only had 4 bags left in Once Upon a Toy. So I felt them to see what they were, and luckily 3 of them were ones that I wanted. So I got Syndrome from Incredibles, Dash from The Incredibles, and then Donald. And I love Lego, and I love these Lego minifigures. And these Disney ones are so ridiculously, like, detailed and cute. There's a few more I still need, but I've just not had the chance to go to the Lego shop or Tesco yet and get any more. But I want the Toy Story ones and Maleficent, and there's quite a few I want. So the next thing I got were some Vinylmations. I started collecting Vinylmations. Well, I suppose I don't really collect. I collect some. I only collect sets that I like. I saw the Marvel Series 3 Vinylmations whilst we were at Disney Springs, and I was like, yes. And I only tend to get them if in the ones you can get, there is more than half of them that I would actually want. Otherwise I don't see the point, because they're all blind bags. I was pretty much happy with getting any of these, but I really did want She-Hulk, because I am obsessed with the Hulk at the minute. He's like my favourite character. And the first box I got was actually She-Hulk, and she is so cool looking. I absolutely love her. I just love the Vinylmations, they're so detailed. And then it's got her upside down. It's got her She-Hulk and the artist on the bottom. So I was really, really happy that I got her in my first box. And then I also saw the Walt Disney World 2016 Vinylmations. A choice of 3 basically, 3 that you could get. And again, I'd be happy with getting any of these, and I think they're a really cool souvenir for the year that I went. And I got the normal Mickey, and he was like a 4 in 5 chance, so he's the one that most people get, but he is adorable and I love it. And I kind of wish that I got one for last year, or if they even did one for last year, so I could sort of get one for every year that I went. But really, really cute. I can't remember what the tagline is for this year. It's music. I think it's music, magic and memories, or something like that. Everything sort of had the musical notes, like linked into it. I really can't remember what the tagline is. Oh yeah, it's there. Music, magic and memories. I was right. When I was down at, these haven't got Vinylmation in actually. Where are they? When we first went to Animal Kingdom, we went into the shop at Dinosaurland, and they had a load of Vinylmations in there, and they had these Mickey and Friends in Space ones, which I've never seen at home. I don't know if they're like a Disney Parks exclusive or just an American exclusive, but I thought these were cute, and again, I wouldn't have minded getting any of these really. So I just picked up one box, and these were $12.95 each. The Marvel ones were $12.95 each as well, with tax. And the 2016 ones were $14.95 each, so they were a bit more expensive because I think these are limited edition. I got Mickey, which again I am really, really happy with. If I had to pick one of them, I'd say I would really have wanted Mickey, just because this is a set that I probably won't be like getting any more of. So Mickey's, he's the main guy, isn't he? And it's so cute, and I love how detailed it is again. And his little space helmet. Just really, 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 really cute. Yeah, so again, really happy with that. And then on the, I think it was our last trip to Disney Springs, I decided I would get 2 more of the Marvel Vinylmation. Well, I really wanted either Iron Man or Daredevil or Captain Marvel or Luke Cage or Winter Soldier, and I thought, well, you know, what are the chances of getting the same one again? So on the first box I got Iron Man, which again I was really, really happy about because I have the Iron Man from the Avengers Age of Ultron set, but I don't have like a more comic book style Iron Man, so I was really happy to get this one. And Iron Man is one of my favourite Marvel Cinematic Universe characters. And what were the chances? But I ended up getting She-Hulk again. Yay, for doubles. I'll probably either give this to a friend or put it on eBay or maybe keep it. I mean, I've still got my double of Hawkeye from the Avengers Age of Ultron set, so we'll see. So the next thing I got was these Mickey and Friends like peppermints, and they're all shaped like different characters. I've eaten them now, but I'm going to keep the tin because it's a cool little souvenir and I can maybe put like pin badges in it or something. But I was really craving mints one day and these were literally the only ones that I could find, so I got these. The next thing I got was this elephant from Animal Kingdom, and I'd never seen these before. They probably had them last year, but I obviously, because Animal Kingdom wasn't my favourite, I never looked for any sort of souvenirs for Animal Kingdom. And it's like a hand, let's see if I can find the tag. Okay, I've lost the tag, but they were, I think they were all either handcrafted or hand painted by, it's going to annoy me now. Oh wait, hand carved by craftsmen of Kenya, made in Kenya. Yeah. So they basically have these in loads of different animals. They have lions, tigers, rhinos, and they're all different colours. But all the elephants were sort of like this style with one side black and one side white, like drawings on. And it's really, really heavy. And it was only $11.95. I really love it. And I think it's Disney, but only if you know it's Disney. So it's not, there's no Mickeys on it or everything, but it will always remind me of Animal Kingdom. And I love elephants. So I think every time I go back, I'm probably going to get a different animal, because they are so beautiful. When I went, I knew I wanted to get some form of Mickey jewellery as a reminder of my trip, and we saw these birthstone rings, and I'm not normally one for rings, but I really, really thought this was really cute, and it fits nice on my finger, and I think it was about $18 maybe. It was no more than that, I can't remember exactly because I've chucked the thing away, but I got this on like the second day and I wore it for the whole trip. I knew I wanted a necklace, and I knew I wanted a simple necklace. And I'd seen the little castle as a bracelet, but I hadn't seen it as a necklace. I figured they must do it as a necklace, but I just couldn't find it anywhere. And then on the second to last day, we went back into one of the shops on Main Street, the jewellery one, and they had it, and they had this in gold and silver, and it was only $18. It was a really nice Mickey ears necklace, but it was like $45. And as someone who doesn't wear jewellery a lot, I didn't want to waste that amount of money on something I wasn't sure I was going to wear all the time. So I figured, you know, stay cheap, and then if I don't wear it, I've not wasted too much money on it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to wear it every day. Well, I'd sort of, last year I wanted to get a pin, because I stayed at Wilderness Lodge last year, I wanted to get a pin for Wilderness Lodge, and I never got around to doing it, to buying it whilst we were there. So this year I was like, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get a pin for every hotel I stay at, and every year that I go, as sort of like a little reminder. So obviously, because I stayed at Wilderness Lodge last year and I didn't get one, this year I got a Wilderness Lodge pin, and it's just Mickey and totem pole, which is like the totem pole that's in the lobby at Wilderness Lodge. And there was quite a few Wilderness Lodge badges, pins even, but I really like this one, and this one was silver, and I can't remember how much that was. I think it was maybe about $12. And then I wanted to get one for Polynesian this year, which is where we stayed, and this one, they only had this one at not Downtown Disney Springs. The one they had in the Polynesian Hotel was a bit different, but I didn't really like it, so I'm glad that I got this one from Disney Springs. This one was a bit more expensive. I think it was about $14.95 or $14 plus tax, but it was worth the extra few dollars because I really, really like it. And then I wanted to get one for 2016, and I went for this one. I think there was about 4 or 5 different 2016 pins, but I like this one more than the other ones. This one I thought was a bit more simple, a bit more sophisticated, and that one was yellow as well. But I didn't get a year one for last year, so I kind of need to go on eBay and get one of those. But that one was my one for this year. And then whilst I was At Disney, Civil War came out. It actually came out on the day we got there, on May the 5th, I think, or May the 6th it came out. I'm not sure in America, but it'd been out over here in the UK since the week before. So before I went to America, I'd seen Civil War 4 times, and I absolutely love it. It's probably my favourite Marvel film ever. Just, it's so good. Everything in that film is brilliant. I saw that they'd released the limited edition Civil War pins. Once I knew that there was some, I wanted to get one, and I looked everywhere for them in the limited edition sections, and I thought they might have been sold out, but they had them at Disney Springs, and I think maybe that was the only place they were selling them. But there's 3 different ones. There was this one, which is half Iron Man and Captain America with Civil War down the middle. They had a Crossbones one, and they had a Whose Side Are You On pin, but I thought this one, it grasps the basis of Civil War, and it's really nice. And this one was $14.95, a bit more expensive because it's a limited release pin. So I got this to sort of remind me that Civil War came out in 2016, the year I was there. I wanted to as well, if there was ever an event on when I was there, get a pin for that. So when I was there this time, the Flower and Garden Festival was on, and it was amazing. Like, I didn't really like Epcot last year, but this year I adored Epcot because of the Flower and Garden Festival. Like, seeing all the Disney characters done out in topiary and flowers was just really, really cute. So I thought I'd get a pin to commemorate that I was there for this. And this one is Daisy with the Fresh Epcot, with her like stall of produce, and this topiary and flower thing was at the entrance to Epcot. So it's just a little reminder that I was there for this. It's got the year on, and that was $15.95. So again, a bit more expensive because it was a limited edition pin. And that was all the pins I got. Not Disney, but I got this in the Universal store at the airport after we got to Florida. I needed some change, but I saw this, and it's a Hulk keyring, and I collect Hulk keyrings, and I saw this last year when we went to Universal and I didn't get it, so I thought I'd get it this year, and it's got a little light on it, and I'll add this to my keys, and I think this was about $8. Oh yeah, $8.95 with tax, so it's probably like $9, $9.50 or something. The next thing I got were these, I'm not sure what you'd call them, they're Metal Earth 3D modelling kits. They had these at the superhero store, and they had them in one of the stores at Hollywood Studios that had the little bits of Marvel in, and I saw these and I was like, yep, I love building things, anything like Build It, I love Legos, and I saw these, I was like, yes, have to get them. So they had Thor's hammer, Captain America's shield, and Iron Man. Originally I was only going to get Iron Man, and then I was like, they don't sell these in England, I'm just going to get 3. They had War Machine as well, but I'm not a massive fan of War Machine, so I left him. And these were, there's no price on again. I think they were about $17 each. I'm not too sure, but I can't wait to build these. Tsum Tsums. I honestly didn't think I'd be buying any Tsum Tsums this trip, just because when I went last year, the only place at Disney that sold Tsum Tsums was Once Upon a Toy at Disney Springs. And they literally had like the little mini Duffys, the medium Duffys, and then a handful of others, but not a lot at all. And nowhere else at Disney sold any. So when I went this time, I was like, meh, I'll just see, and didn't think I would get any. But on our first trip to Animal Kingdom, I went in the shop in Dinoland. I can't remember what it's called, but we nipped in there because I wanted to see what they had. And they had the Jungle Book Tsum Tsums, which are sold out over here. It's terrible because I can't remember the names, but because you know, I remember her name. But they're actually really, really, really well made set of Tsum Tsums in gluey. That's so cute. And the tags are different than the like UK tags. They're bigger. And obviously these have a label that says Disney Parks Authentic on them. I think I'm missing one. Baloo? No, there's Baloo. So you've got Baloo, again with his little tail. Oh, it's going to annoy me again. Oh, I do know their names. The little wolf, I think he's called Grey. I'm not sure. And the little baby elephant, whose name I cannot remember either. These were $5.95, so pretty much $6 with tax on top. It makes them a little bit more expensive than over here because they're only £3 each over here, but they were 3 for $15. Work out on more or less the same price. I got 2 cars and 2 of the elephant because 2 are for my friend who didn't manage to get the full set because they sold out. And ooh, oh well. On the last day when we went to Disney Springs, I thought, oh, I'd check Once Upon a Toy just in case, you know, they had anything different that I hadn't seen. They had the Marvel Series 2 line of Tsum Tsums, which I didn't even know were coming out. So it was a nice surprise. So they had Falcon with his little wings on the back, and these are all comic book style Marvel Tsum Tsums, not Mindful Cinematic Universe Tsum Tsums. Hawkeye, so cute, with his little bow and arrow pocket. But these are the same tags as we have on the UK Marvel ones. Ant-Man, War Machine. I'm kind of annoyed there's not a Scarlet Witch though, because I mean that's everyone from Avengers now, isn't it? Vision with his little cape, and Black Panther. There is as well a Winter Soldier in this set, but they didn't have him in America. I didn't even realise there was a Winter Soldier until I randomly went on the Disney Store website, and Winter Soldier and Ant-Man are the only ones they have left in stock. I need Winter Soldier. Last time when I went to Disney, I started collecting the pressed penny coins. I think they're really inexpensive souvenir, and obviously you can get different coins for different like films, so your favourite films, hotels you stay in, years you've been, just for rides, for everything really. And I was obsessed with getting these last year. So last year I filled up this much, and this was my second, no, I filled up all this side last year. This was my second book. I filled up an entire sleeve of them, and I filled up the quarter thing this year after I got 2 more quarters. So this year I got the 2016 quarter and the Polynesian quarter to finish that collection. I got the Mickey from the airport, from Mouseport, Earport, whatever the shop's called, at the airport. I got the dinosaur one from Animal Kingdom. I got 2 Pocahontas ones from, I think they were both from Polynesian. I got another Mulan one from China. I got 2016 normal penny. I got the Festival of Lion King one, and I got the Mickey at Mount Everest. I got the cases for these pressed pennies last year, so technically not part of this year's haul. But this year when I was looking, they only seem to have the Tinkerbell ones. They didn't have any of these ones. And I know these were $8.95 when I bought them, but I don't know if that's maybe because they were either sold out or this. I feel like this was last year's sort of like 2015 design. I might be wrong, but I feel like it was. Maybe there's change in the design and it's not come out yet, but I got 2 of these last year and they didn't have them this year, so I was glad I got both of these last year, and I've still got room to fill up for more pennies I get. Yes, that's pretty much it for my Disney World haul. I hope you enjoyed watching. I may make some Disney haul videos in the future. I tend to buy a lot of Disney stuff. Whenever I go to London, I have like a Disney store binge kind of thing, and Forbidden Planet as well. So yeah, keep a lookout for more Disney Marvel hauls, and thanks for watching.